Previously on Hardy Boys.
The other day, I met someone on the beach. I saw a parachute, so I'm pretty sure it was that guy from the paper that jumped out of the plane.
If I can get this radio fixed, I can call someone to come get me.
I'd have to get my tools.
Your name engraved, that's cute.
You don't seem like a cop's daughter.
You don't seem like a cop's son.
Your wife was investigating something, and my nephew Rupert was her source. I think that whatever he told her got her killed.
Joe, Mom signed this out the day that she died. There's a chapter missing. The Tragedy at Demon's Paw, written by Anya Kowalski.
The tale of Demon's Paw dates back to 1915, when the town of Bridgeport had yet to be founded and the land was nothing but fields and hills.
My father led an expedition to dig the ground. They found something down there.
Where is it?
I don't have it! I swear!
Oh, run!
I think that's what the tall man was after. It has powers. I had it with me during the carnival, and I didn't lose a single game.
The symbol Mom drew. This was on the box that the Aztec pulled out of the water. Whatever Mom was working on, this has to be a part of it.
Did you see there's another fire pit a few yards away?
I checked it. All right. 7C and 7B. That's the last one.
Please no toolbox, please no toolbox, please no toolbox.
And that's this one too.
Hey, Jesse, what's your status?
Just finished my search of the fugitives' campsite, Sarge. Gonna add these last few boxes with what I've already got in the trunk.
Okay, finish up and head back to the station. The chief needs that evidence tagged and cataloged. This is a high priority case.
Copy that, Sarge. All right, guys, let's wrap it up.
Watch your step there. Watch out.
Please no toolbox, please no toolbox, please no toolbox.
Looking for something, Hardy?
Who, me?
No, the other kid poking his nose into my mom's trunk.
Well, I just saw that your mom's trunk was open, so I decided I'd close it before someone sketchy came around.
So you're being a good Samaritan?
Yeah.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Officer Uber.
How are things?
Hey, good. It's all good. I'm gonna go. I'll see you later. Thanks.
Does Joe seem a bit weird today?
Well, on a normal day, he's about a 4 or 5 on the weird meter. Today we're looking at a solid 8.5.
Well, it's definitely not boring.
Great, so you're having fun.
Are you making any new friends?
Yeah, some, I guess.
Anyone I should know about?
What's that supposed to mean?
I guess I don't really know what's going on with you anymore, so.
Just regular stuff, man.
Yeah. Regular stuff.
Hey, do you have any idea when you're going to be home?
I don't know, Emma.
It's just you said that last time, Frank.
Look, with my dad gone, everything's kind of up in the air right now.
Yeah. Yeah, including us.
What?
Look, Frank, I know you've
been through a lot, and I know you're still going through a lot, but the thing is,
And what are you talking about right now?
I'm saying I need to move on.
Frank! And I think it would be a good idea if you moved on too.
Frank, we have an emergency!
Not now!
Frank, I really need your help. Something
Joe,
crazy
get out of
happened.
my room!
sorry, yes.
Meet me in the attic, okay?
Look, I can tell you need to go.
Em, can you just talk for like 1 second, please?
Bye, Frank.
Emma.
Remember that guy that Dad arrested for bank robbery? Terry Kovac. His brother went down too, right?
I still can't believe she dumped me.
Do you need a minute?
No, I'm fine. You know what? I'm gonna call her. It's a bad idea. She said it's over. I need to respect that. Right?
Right. Back to Kovac's brother. He got arrested too, remember?
Yes, because he was aiding and abetting a criminal. He gave him food, clothing, a bus ticket.
A toolbox, by any chance?
What are you talking about, a toolbox?
Well, let's say a hypothetical kid lent a hypothetical criminal their hypothetical toolbox, which the cops just found on the beach, hypothetically speaking.
So you gave your toolbox to the guy on the beach and the cops found it?
I didn't give it to him, I lent it to him.
It doesn't matter. It's still aiding and abetting a criminal.
I didn't know he was a criminal, all right?
Great. This is great. You don't think I should call it?
I don't know. I'm 12 years old. I'm not a dating expert. And I don't want to go to jail. So how about we just focus on this toolbox?
There's nothing we can do. How would the cops even know that it's your toolbox?
I engraved my name onto the soldering iron.
Who engraves their name in a soldering iron?
I like to engrave things, all right? Point is, we need to get it back.
If they find out it's your toolbox, if. They're just gonna assume you stole it. You're fine. Besides, I'd never let anything happen to you. I've always got your back. Right?
You better be right about this, Frank. Because I'm not going to kid jail. All right?
You're not going to kid jail. Just focus on our next move, please. Okay, so the tall guy killed all the people in the Aztec.
Probably for the idol.
And whatever it is that was inside of it. Him and the guy from the beach. I think they're after the same thing.
I still don't get how any of this connects to Mom.
Just don't know yet. I think I know where to start.
What am I gonna do?
Just stay home. Relax, stay out of trouble, okay?
Where are you going?
Going to work, but first, I'm gonna go to the library and ask about this.
Hey, you look nice.
Thanks.
Someone's in a hurry today.
Yeah, totally.
Seems like you're always rushing off. We don't get a chance to talk.
Talking now, aren't we?
Frank. It's like ever since the carnival, this wall's gone up. You're not communicating with me.
I'm so sorry, Trudy. I really didn't mean to make you feel that way.
You know you can trust me, right?
Yeah?
Oh, look, I'm gonna be late.
Yeah. Oh, your grandmother keeps calling. She says she needs to talk about something of the utmost importance.
Yeah, that sounds like Grandma. Well, let's stop by later.
Frank? Be careful.
She bite?
No, but she's cut from a different cloth than the rest of us.
You mean because she's rich?
There's a lot more than money that separates the Hardys from the Estabrooks. Your mom was in that world and she left. For a reason.
She's still my grandma, right?
Yeah, of course.
Gotta go. Hi, can I ask you a question?
I don't know, can you?
May I ask you a question?
Yes, you may. after you observe the library's no chewing gum policy. Now, how can I help you today?
I wanted to ask you about this book that was taken out on June 30th.
There's a chapter torn out. Are you responsible for this?
No, that's how I found it. It was in my mom's stuff.
Mm-hmm. Your mom's Laura Hardy. I heard about the accident. I'm sorry.
Thanks. About this missing chapter, do you know anything about it?
Well, I do know that this book did not leave the library like this. The chapter was torn out after checkout.
Do you have any idea why she would have taken it out?
I'm sure it was part of her research into Bridgeport history. She came down from the city several times to access the archives.
Could I see those?
That would be against library policy, especially with materials from the archives.
Is there someone I could talk to about that?
You could talk to the archivist, but she's on a 2-month sabbatical.
Right. And you were here the day that she signed this out? Did she say anything to you? Was she acting strange?
I remember that very clearly. She sat at that desk over there, poring over this book, drinking her coffee, which she should have known was against the rules.
Did you see where she got her coffee from?
There's only one place in Bridgeport to get a decent cup of coffee.
So Frank, you put some more thought into coming to play baseball with us this year?
I told you, man, I don't play anymore.
Come on, man. With an arm like that, sitting around is just a sad waste of talent.
It's complicated.
They could really use you, Frank, to make up for Chet's deficiencies.
Oh, hold on. Look, some girlfriend you are. Jeez.
You know I'm your biggest fan.
Hey, Will, you got a minute?
Yeah, for you, I got 5.
I just wanted to ask you a question.
Sure.
Did my mom come here for coffee the morning she died?
Yeah, she did.
You guys talk?
Yeah. Told Chief Colleague about it. He didn't seem to think it was all that relevant.
So you guys talked and you didn't tell me?
Look, I'm sorry, Frank. I just never found the right time. It's a hard topic to bring up, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. What did you guys talk about?
To be honest, from the moment she walked in that morning, I could tell she was upset.
What'd she say, Will?
Said she had a big argument with somebody.
Who?
She didn't say. I didn't want to get into the family business.
Family business? I think it was my grandmother.
Well, those two didn't always see eye to eye, Frank. Much about anything.
Right. My lunch is coming up. Do you mind if I duck out?
No, go ahead. So long as you're back by 1.
Thanks, Will.
Okay.
And Trudy, I'm heading out.
Joe, where are you going?
Don't worry, I'll be back soon.
So he was shocked with the power mains from the carnival. That's enough juice to kill him many times over. But somehow he survived?
Just barely.
Have the doctors got any idea on when he might come out of the coma?
Could be weeks, months, years.
If his condition changes, call me right away.
Now listen to me carefully. If you adopt this policy, it will not only prove disastrous for the people of this city, but for you as well, Mr. Mayor. Huh? My people will be in touch. Francis Hardy, just the young man who I needed to see. We have so much to talk about. And the good news is, it's not too late to fill out this application to Rosegrave. But we have to hop to it. Tempus fugit.
Before I fill this out, I was wondering if I could ask you some questions.
Well, you already know it's the most prestigious prep school in the country, and that was founded by your very own great-grandfather.
Yeah, I know. It's not about the school. It's about Mom.
What about your mother?
Do you remember the last time you guys talked?
Oh. Well, that must be quite some time ago now.
I just talked to somebody in town. He seems to think that you guys had a conversation the day that she died.
I remember the day very well, Francis. I believe we did have a conversation that morning.
I heard it was more of an argument.
Well, I don't remember it that way. She seemed all right when she left here.
You remember what you guys talked about?
About you, my darling boy. Your future. I made no secret of the fact that I have always desired to see you in a Rosegrave uniform.
My mom didn't want me to go.
Well, she was concerned about the cost. I told her that money was no object, especially where my family are concerned. In retrospect, perhaps I did push a bit forcefully. But she didn't seem that upset.
You told the cops about this, right?
Of course I did. What are you trying to get at here, Francis?
It's just that you didn't tell my dad or any of us about this super important conversation.
No. No, I didn't. But I didn't do it to keep anything from you all. I just thought I'd spare you.
Really wish you'd let me make that decision for myself.
You're absolutely right. I should have. And I shall regret for the rest of my life that it ended up being the last conversation I ever had with my daughter. It's heartbreaking.
Hi. Sorry to interrupt.
No, not at all, Callie. Come in, dear.
Your grandmother's been helping me fill out the applications to Rosegrave Prep. Doing them is like a test in itself.
Well, and now we have to concentrate on this young man's application.
My lunch break is actually over. So another time.
Right. Yes, of course. Well, I'll see you very soon, Francis. Sit down, dear.
Can I help you?
Are
you looking for something?
Looking for something? No, definitely not. I mean, what could I possibly be looking for here, right?
Well, it looks like you're wasting my time. Listen, the police station is no place for kids to horse around. So scram.
Yes, sir. Yes, sorry. Hey.
Hi.
Can I get a vanilla butterscotch sundae?
Sure thing.
You know how to make one of those, right?
Yes, I do.
So I'll confess, I didn't just come here for the ice cream. I don't mean to be nosy, but I...
Yeah, usually said by somebody who's about to be nosy.
Right. No, you're right. Forget it.
Just messing with you, Callie. Shoot.
When I came in earlier today, I overheard you talking with Gloria.
It's kind of private.
I know. I was in the foyer minding my business, but the doors were wide open and I could hear you guys talking.
What exactly did you hear?
I heard you talking about this argument on the morning of June 30th. I was there that day, waiting to meet with Gloria, and I heard her arguing with this other woman. She had long brown hair and was wearing a green backpack.
My mom was wearing a green backpack the day she died. Did you hear what they were arguing about?
I don't know, there was a lot of yelling about secrets and lies. Your grandmother told you that their argument was about you, but it wasn't.
Remember anything else?
I remember how it ended. Your mom yelled, "This all has to stop," and she just stormed out. She said it was just some disgruntled employee of hers. I believed her, of course.
She lied. She lied to me.
Wow. Can you help me? I could. But not until you tell me what's going on.
Fine. Just help me out first. I'm running away.
What? Come on, Bridgeport's not that bad.
It's not Bridgeport I'm scared of. It's Juvie.
Why would you be going there?
My toolbox, genius. Your mom found it on the beach.
So? She doesn't know whose it is.
My soldering iron's inside it.
The one with your name on it?
All the evidence she needs to prove that I was helping that guy.
You're a kid. They're gonna find you.
Yeah, I'd rather spend the rest of my life on the run than doing hard time in kid jail. Do I look like a criminal to you?
You look like a marshmallow or a bunny, only less threatening.
Thank you, Biff. That's so nice.
Look, Juvie's a rough place, but they will find you if you run away. It's not gonna help your situation.
But this is your situation too, isn't it? You're just as guilty of helping him as I am.
I didn't know he was a criminal.
Yeah, neither did I. So why should I be the one spending time in juvie? It's not like I can walk into the police station and steal it back.
But Joe, it is your soldering iron. So if we did sneak in and take it back, it's not really stealing, is it?
I like the way you think, Biff. I really like the way you think.
She shouldn't have lied to you about that fight with your mom, but that doesn't mean you have to question every single thing she says.
Doesn't it?
No, of course not.
Look, before my mom's accident, she was writing an article. I think she was trying to expose Bridgeport and its secrets.
What secrets?
I don't know, but she was looking through the city archives, and I need to know what she was looking at.
So let's do it.
We can't. That's the thing. The library's closed, and the archivist is on sabbatical.
I might know a way.
What do you mean?
Coming or what?
impressive.
Don't act so surprised.
Got a habit of breaking and entering?
No, just the library.
Must be an avid reader.
I just sneak in for the air conditioning.
Really?
I imagine there's a lot more to do in the city.
Well, really, just go to movies with Emma.
You don't talk about Emma very much. Must be hard being this far away.
Don't not talk about Emma.
Okay.
You're the one who brought it up. Wow, following library rules after breaking it.
Just shh.
Kelly, no one's here. We can be as loud as we want.
Frank! Come on. This way. The archive log should be in there, bottom drawer. I'll go grab the keys to the archive room.
This librarian's beyond thorough. She kept files from like decades ago. Laura Hardy.
Got my mom's file.
I've got the keys. This way.
They're gone.
Joe, they usually keep the evidence boxes in the evidence room.
Ixnay on the oxay, babe.
Stop talking in pig Latin. Let me handle this.
All right.
Hey, Sarge. Is Mom around?
Nope. On patrol. Back soon, though. Hey. Weren't you in here earlier today wasting my time?
Yes, I was, but I was actually just looking for Biff, and then I found her.
And he found me.
That's a riveting story. How can I help you, Biff?
Well, we're actually here to pick up a donation box. We're collecting stuff to raise money.
For who?
Kittens.
Orphans.
Orphan kittens at the animal shelter.
I don't know anything about a donation box, Biff. You're just gonna have to wait until your mom gets back so she can help you.
Remember the prints we pulled at that guy's campsite?
Yeah.
Feds just sent us a case file. We got a name.
That's great. Drop the case file off on the chief's desk before you go.
Yeah, you got it.
Thanks. And you're still here.
And you're still busy. The donation box is in the back, so we'll just go grab it, and we'll be out of your hair.
Whoa. You're not gonna festoon the chief's desk with toilet paper again, are you?
No, I solemnly swear. No festooning.
Okay, be quick about it. And no horseplay. This is a police station.
It's locked. Of course, when I think of that.
Good thing I did.
You want a lockpicking kit?
Dad wanted to know how the thieves did it, so he bought himself a kit. A week later, I showed him how, and he let me keep it.
Did you label it too? Anytime, Hardy.
Going as fast as I can. Go faster. You know, if I get distracted, I go slower.
Okay, fine. Hurry up.
Oh, that's really annoying.
So is getting caught sneaking into an evidence locker. Pretty sure it's a felony, so will you please hurry up?
You were saying? All right. We're good.
Hey, Jesse. Hey, from the back. Brought a friend with her.
That's my mom. Run.
What's she doing here?
Joe, come on. I need to get the file from the guy on the beach. Why? It'll help me and Frank find him.
Why do you need to find him?
He might have answers. Take this. I'll meet you out back in 10 seconds.
Gotta get caught. Joe.
Everything else you're okay?
Yep. Just living the dream.
Joseph Hardy. So you think you can just waltz into the chief's office? This is a private area. No kids allowed. What on earth has gotten into you? Where's Biff?
I don't know.
Remember that chapter torn from the book written by Anya?
Find something?
Yeah, an old letter from a man who claimed he witnessed the event at Demon's Paw. It says, "The calamitous events unearth an object of such uncommon power that no one man can be trusted to hold it, lest he too be corrupted."
Lest he too be corrupted?
There's more. Long after the dust settles, the land will remain accursed and will forever persist in making its ghastly emanations.
Weird. I think that's weird. I've been following my mom down the rabbit hole. Seems she was really big into researching the explosion of 1915 and its aftermath. Check this out. This is a map of the region in 1914.
There's nothing there.
Yeah, exactly. Before the explosion, this area was dried and dusty and barren. You couldn't pay people to live here. Then the explosion of 1915 happened.
Things must have got even worse.
That's what you'd think, right? But the opposite happened. Went from dry and dusty to green and fertile. Property values skyrocketed, population increased. There's a new age of prosperity in Bridgeport. Check this out. It's an op-ed from 1934. From the ashes of the explosion at Demon's Paw arose a group so powerful it would control Bridgeport with an iron fist behind a wall of secrecy.
A group?
The editor who published this article was fired in the same month. If this group's still around, they're keeping it pretty quiet.
So, you're telling me there's a secret group in Bridgeport that's controlling everything?
All I know is my mom was secretly looking into this stuff.
We all have our secrets, Frank. I lied to you before. I don't sneak into the library for the air conditioning. I sneak in here to study.
That officially makes you the nerdiest criminal ever. That's...
Shut up. I know, it's just my dad. He really wants me to stay in Bridgeport and take over his store, but what I want to do is become a doctor.
But what kind of dad doesn't want their daughter to become a doctor?
My mom left us when I was really young, and so my dad raised me by himself, and I'm all he's got. He really wants me to stay in Bridgeport. I don't think he ever got over my mom leaving.
Do you miss her?
Sometimes. You miss your mom a lot, don't you?
I do. All the time. The police think my mom's death is an accident. I don't. So I've been retracing her steps, trying to figure out what she's been investigating, because it might lead me to who killed her.
Move, quick, Frank. Come, Frank, over here.
So explain this to me again.
I talked Biff into helping me sneak in.
Why?
We wanted to see if the police had found anything on that guy from the beach.
See, that's what I don't get. Why do you need to know more about him? Joe, you can talk to me.
You promise not to freak out?
I can try.
All right. There's been a ton of weird stuff happening in Bridgeport, and it seems to all have started around the time that beach guy got here.
That might be true, but it doesn't mean he's behind all of it.
Well, maybe he has answers.
Maybe so. That's why we've got every available officer from here to Dixon City looking high and low for him. And we'll find him soon enough.
When you do find him and get some answers out of him, would you tell Frank and I what you guys find?
Joe, I can't do that. I'm a police officer. And you're just kids.
We're really good at keeping secrets.
And what secrets are you keeping?
Well, I wouldn't be very good at keeping secrets if I told you. Now would I?
Come on. I'm driving you home. Let's go.
You don't need to hold my arm. I'm not a criminal.
Only because you're Biff's friend. Come on.
I was wondering when you'd decide to show up.
I was working.
Your shift ended hours ago. Where have you been?
I was just hanging out with Callie. Is everything okay?
It's pretty far from okay, Frank. Your brother got in a lot of trouble tonight.
What kind of trouble?
That kind of trouble. Joe Hardy, get in that house right now.
And Trudy, I can explain.
Not another word. Frank, take your brother inside and wait for me in the living room.
Come on, buddy. Come on.
I'm so sorry. He's out of control.
Well, the longer we stand out here looking serious, the more it'll sink in how much trouble he's in.
What did you do?
I got my soldering iron back.
Joe.
I didn't get caught. Until I tried to steal the file from the guy on the beach.
Would have been useful.
Yeah, no doubt.
What was he doing at the police station? He was looking for information about the man from the beach.
His father's son. Thank you. You know, as mad as I am at Joe right now, it's Frank that I'm worried about.
Why?
Joe at least talks to me with Frank. It's like I have no idea what's going on in his mind.
He's a 16-year-old boy. Remember when you were 16?
Unfortunately.
Kids need limits.
Yeah, I guess.
You're gonna be fine. Come here. All right. Good night.
Thank you.
Bye.
Listen. I'm not used to taking care of boys. Or anyone. Tend to treat kids the same way I treat adults. But obviously, this isn't working.
I think it's working.
You're the son of a detective, and you got caught snooping around a police station?
I'm sorry.
I don't want your apologies. I want you to follow the rules.
What rules?
The ones I'm implementing right now. 1, you will treat me with respect. 2, you'll clean up after yourselves. I'm an artist, I'm not a maid. And 3, open lines of communication. I'm looking at you, Frank. I don't want to call your dad. Now go to your rooms.
Hey, Biff.
Hi, Joe. I brought you a gift.
It's not even my birthday. My first letters. Wow. You know, I really would have loved this book if I was 4 years old. There's something inside it. You made a copy of the report.
Ixnay, Joe.
Whoa, Biff, this is awesome. How'd you get this?
I made a copy when my mom wasn't looking. It wasn't easy, believe me, but can't resist a challenge.
Nice work.
Thanks. You owe me, Hardy.
I owe you.
All right, well, I better get going before my mom notices. Catch you later, Hardy boys.
See ya.
Thanks.
All right, here's our mystery man. J.B. Cox. That's a weird name.
You gotta take this to Dad's partner, Sam.
All right.
Will you kindly find someone who knows how to properly steep tea? Thank you. Have you followed up with the foreign minister?
Yes, you made quite the impression. He's agreed to your terms.
Good. Then our business here is our only concern. Would you let Gloria Estabrook know we returned?
Do you think she's recovered her property yet?
Trust me, Nigel. When she finds it, we'll know.
How bad do you expect things will get?
How bad depends on more than just Gloria, but certainly not everyone will be safe. You bring the car around, darling.